Hello guys, I'll be taking you another dimension on graphics as due to the on the last class we've had. I've actually taught you guys how to create a workspace, how to make logos, different kinds of logos. I've taught you how to make simple flyer. I've taught you how to remove image from its background. So today I'll be teaching you another thing. I've taught you how to make a background of your own using picture, like using an image to make background of your choice. So today I'll be touching little things and I will be taking much of your time. Kindly stay glued to your system. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. So today I'll be teaching you how to use gradient tool. So with gradient tool you can decide to give your background more than one color. So you can come here, select this, right click on this, give it a new gradient and you can name it gradient. Just name it gradient maybe 1. After you've done that, okay, the next thing for you to do is do what? Just click on the gradient as you can see, and the gradient is here. If you select this one, it will be here. If you select this, as you can see, it is here. Select this to bring it here. So go back to the last one, the new gradient you just created, and click here. So it will bring you to where you can edit your color. So this lower part and this lower part is where to select your color, and this upper part is where to adjust your opacity. So clicking on this, you can see the color is black, so you can change the color to maybe this, any color of your choice. So after that, select OK. Then here you can increase the opacity to what? 100. Then come here, select another color for it, any color of your choice. Just make sure it's a color that will blend. Give it any color of your choice. Maybe let me just give it this. Don't forget this is a trial stuff, so you have to be very careful about the color you'll be mixing. So select your opacity. So I'm giving it 100 too. So I'm having two colors here. So at the same time, if I want to add another color in between or close to the edge or anywhere, are you getting me? So I could just come here and click the side. Okay, I'm still working on my opacity. Okay, after I'm done with the opacity, so I've done that. So I can go back here by clicking there. So I can decide to click another spot to be able to do what? To be able to add color. Are you getting me? So this one is for opacity. Right down there, can you see there is this and tool here? So you can click on this. So I'm clicking the and tool at the bottom of this side, you to give you color. I'm clicking at the top of this side to give you the opacity side. So click this. You can give it another color. Can you see? To make the color maybe 3 or so. So you can decide to change the color to something else. Are you getting me? So you can decide to adjust the opacity to maybe, let's say it's maybe 97, and press OK. So if you want to, and you can as well decide on how you want your background to look. If you select this, okay, I might just take it from the edge down here. Can you see the kind of color I'm having? I'm having a different color here, I'm having some kind of lighter color here, and I'm having the third color in between here. Do you get it? And at the same time, you can decide to give it another dimension. Select this. On selecting this, you can draw it here. As you can see, can you see? At the same time, you can make it come here. So based on the kind of gradient you give, can you see it's some kind of cutting gradient? So can you see angle gradient, reflected gradient? So on selecting the reflected gradient, you see that the design will be different. Can you see? Design is different. On selecting this diamond, you see the design will be different from the previous one. Can you see the diamond coming like a ray of light? Yeah. So anything of your choice. So that is that about that. About using your gradient, so just do more, practice more with it, and you'll be able to get new things. So to move further, I'll be creating new, let me just say, some kind of business advert, like online advert design for someone, just as an example. So let me just come up with something. I could just come to my shape to right click, select my rectangle, and selecting my rectangle, as you can see I'm clicking it here. So having this, I can decide to change the color. So now I can decide to give this also a gradient color. So by coming here, so scroll down, I decide to give it a gradient color, and I can decide to create a new gradient by selecting this. So after doing that, I'll come here. This is my normal field, this is my transparent. Can you see this is my gradient? So I can decide to choose any one of my choice. Are you getting me? So you can come here, select this one, come here, select this, come here, select this, come here, select this, just any gradient of your choice. Are you getting me? So me using this, I won't be using any gradient too. I'll be using a normal color for this. So I could just make this white. I'm making this one white. It looks, I'll be doing something now, clicking on this. I want to tilt it, like I'm tilting it. Can you see? Can you see I'm trying to tilt it? So after tilting it, I will be adjusting it. Like, can you see? I'm adjusting the edge, as you can see. So I'm adjusting the edge. I'll just bring this back to the side. So now me clicking at it, can you see what the stuff is giving me? So at the same time, I might adjust the color to color of my choice. Be giving it one of the colors here, and using Alt backspace to apply the color here. Can you see? Now I might just do Ctrl J to duplicate it and bring it down here. Oh, sorry. Guess I selected to. Okay, now trying to select this. So I'll be moving this one downward to this side. So moving this one downward. So I will just bring this downward. Don't mind my system. So now this one is downward like this. Do you get me? So after having this, so I could just come up with anything, any logo of my choice. Maybe I want to make a logo very fast, very quick and fast. Having this, okay, giving this that same color, but giving the stroke white edge, adjusting the stroke to let's say 0.001, 0.01. So having the stroke like this. So having my G as text, but my G is not yet showing because I'm having the same text color as the background color. So I could just change the G to white back, and I'll just use graphics class for my logo. Then C for this. I guess my system needs an upgrade. So I will be increasing the size of this. I could just give it one. Let's see how it will look. Okay, now I'm giving it one. They are both too big. I will give it. I'll give it 0.8. Okay, I'm giving it 0.8. It's not too big, so I'll just make it separate. This is for my C. Well, this is for my G. So I could increase the C because the size is a bit smaller compared to that of the G. So let's have this here. Now I'll be making an adjustment to this C. Oh, sorry. So I'll be rotating this C. Pardon me. Can you see? I've done the C. I'm bringing it here, trying to adjust it. So having something like this. So what do I do next? I'm on my graphics class logo. So I'm selecting my brush too. So I'm trying to erase this and I'm tilting it back. Can you see? So I'm making an adjustment on this. Sorry, I guess my my system needs some kind of upgrade. Main reason I'm having issue with this thing going black and black and black and black, which is affecting what I'm doing. So having my GC here, I need to adjust the size. You have to hold your what? Hold your shift key and to adjust the size, hold my G, hold my shift key, then drag it inward, as well as this G too. I'm holding my shift key and I'm trying to drag inward in order to reduce the size. So having my G here, having my C too. So I'm just leaving it here just as graphics class, so I could just come up with some kind of graphics, then class. I'll adjust the space in between, then probably adjust the size because it's kind of big. Okay, I guess there's a mistake between the graphic spelling. Okay, now I'll still adjust the space in between. Okay, I think I need to adjust a bit. Okay, 0.2, having it here. Okay, I just bring it here. Adjust this because the size is too big. 0.1, 0.2, make it 0.15. So as you can see, just place beside the logo as graphics class, something like this. I just adjust it, and embed the graphics class inside this. I can still adjust a bit by adjusting this one, this and this, holding my shift again, holding my shift to click. Then I'll adjust this to up here so it will be able to entertain the words, the graphics class text. Can you see graphics class? At the same time, I will just make my work easier. Just make this G and C without putting it inside anything, inside any ellipse or anything, and give it text of maybe graphics, graphics. Then I just size to maybe 0.2. Then bring it down here. Okay, still adjust this maybe 0.17. Let's say 0.16. I still want to reduce the size a bit. Okay, Ctrl J to duplicate, so I'll just use it to this to edit it and give this one class. Okay, now I have my class here, so graphics class. So I could just do any of these two. So something like this. So shift key, Ctrl G to group them together. So when I group them together, meaning I could just move them together. So graphics class, that will be my logo. I'm making use of this. Are you getting me? So I'm making use of this. So now I could just let me just off this if I don't want them to show for now. I could off them, so I might need them later. So now I've just made my logo as graphics class, very simple and straightforward, and it looks cool. Now what do I want to do next? So I just want to showcase what this class is all about, like what I want to be taking you guys. So I could come here, right click here, then come to my rounded rectangle, and on my rounded rectangle, can you see the radius size is what, 10 pixel. So radius means in web design we call it border radius, but in graphics we only make use of radius. So radius means how curved you want the edge of your rectangle to be. So we're having 10 now, that means it will just be curved a bit. So now I want to increase the 10 to probably 20. So increasing it to 20, that means we'll be having a cool curve, something like this, as you can see. So cool, I guess this is cool. Okay, now we have something like this. I will change the color to white. Don't forget to change the color to white. My set the text color here is white, so to apply it on a shape, you just have to press Alt backspace, Alt backspace, Alt backspace, Alt backspace. Yeah, Alt backspace. Now we have this. So now having my logo here, then let me just adjust the logo a bit inside. Then now I just want to design something very simple and straightforward. So I'm telling you that what I have for you guys is, so I just want to tell what I have for you, so I could just write for you. So I'm telling you what I have for you. Then change the font to, I'm gonna change the font to maybe Dakota. So then adjust the size to maybe 0.4, still big, 0.2. So now we're having white and the background is white, so I can't replace white on white, so I have to change the text color to something else. So I made this black and put it here. So for you, let me just find a better font for this. So now I'm having for you. And what next am I going to do? Okay, what are the steps I have for you? I will just say maybe logos, and after that, and flyers. So let me just write flyers. As you can see these two, so all I have to do here is I'll just duplicate them. So this is just for trial stuff, so I won't be stressing myself on it. It's just for you to get the concept. So coming to logo, coming to logo, I will just press Ctrl J, Ctrl J, Ctrl J. So I'll be able to have more of it. Ctrl J. Something like this. Logos, logos, logos. And I have to change the text color to white because I'm using white on this background. Okay. Are you getting me now? To change this fast to white. Now Ctrl J to duplicate it. I'm bringing it downward. Ctrl J again to duplicate this particular one. Bringing it downward. Ctrl J to duplicate this one too. I'm bringing it downward. As you can see, so I have logos, 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 flash, 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 flash. So at the same time, I might just decide to just merge every one of them together. Like I want them to be closer. So I might just want them to be closer. I just bring this here. Bringing this here back to. Then I want to connect the two together. Then giving them this. So there are just different ways of getting things out. Backspace to make this right. So how do I go about this? So I'll just give this white. Give this one 0.1 and make this one transparent. Can you see? So I might say this is 0.01. Okay, I can adjust maybe 0.02. I might use that too. So as you can see, I'm just having my logos, logos, logos. Don't forget, if you have something like good information to pass across, you could just put them there. Are you getting me? So at the same time, come here. So I'm creating this kind of shape, rectangle shape. Are you getting me? So I'm giving it Control Alt T and right clicking on it to wrap it. So I'll be able to give it different. Control Alt T, right click, wrap, and give it different shape. So once I adjust the shape, I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing this down. I see what I'm doing? So now I want to give this color as white, and I'll be removing the lower part of this shape. The lower part. Okay, after I'm done, you could see I've given this shape. So I could just take the shape here and stretch this out. Can you see? So I'm having this. So I could just so I'm having this. Oh shit. So I'm having this. I could just do something else on this. Maybe right click on this, bring this rectangle here, and place some kind of circle inside here. I can as well adjust the circle. Can you see? Adjusting the circle. So putting this here. I can duplicate the circle. Placing this here. And adjust this. Place this here. Putting the first one, like adjusting it should. I'm making the first one come like the size. It shouldn't be as high as the second one. You can see I'm making this one up. So I'm putting this one down. I could duplicate this as well and bring this here too. So are you getting me? So inside of this, I could just get different image of my choice. So you getting me? I could get different image of my choice. But before then, I want to make this one white. I want to make this one white. I want to make this one white too. So I could do something like this, or better still, I could change this color to this. Change this color, other one to the first color here, which is this, and change this color to white. Maybe we should just do something like this. So if you decided if you want to add a picture here, you could just decide to find any picture of your choice and place it inside. So after that, I could just come here, I click, maybe then do what? Okay, before then, yeah, I just want to do my kind of contact details. So I could just come here, do something like this, then V Ctrl J to duplicate, having a duplicate. So I'm having a duplicate, so I could just adjust the size of the duplicate and give the duplicate color, maybe white, or maybe this. So as you can see what I'm doing, so I could just make the duplicate have an outline of this color, and giving the outline maybe 0.01. So let's put on ground. So we could just reduce the height to maybe 20. Still much. just make it maybe 18. Oh, what did I do? Make this 18, then bring it down. I think I just have to adjust it a bit more. Even this 19. You have a choice. I get me. There are just different ways of doing stuffs. So you could just come here. I click here, give it a rounded rectangle.
Ma,
Give it a rounded rectangle. So come in here, you could just give it a text of maybe contact. Then I will change the font to, then change the regular to, so I'm having my contact here, so I could just find an icon of maybe WhatsApp. I think I have social media icon here. You could go online and download it. So let me just search for some. Okay, I have some here. Let me just bring them to Photoshop. Bringing them here. So I could just, so for me to be able to use this, even if I use polygonal as well, it won't work. I won't be able to cut it. So I have to first select my eraser to rasterize the image, so I'll be able to cut some part of the social media icon. So I've done that. Okay, I've done this. So come to my what? My move to Control X, then Control. Oh, sorry. Control X, then Control V back to paste it. So as you can see, I've removed it from the full image. So selecting another one. So far I've rasterized the image before, so I don't need to rasterize it again. So just come to Polygonal Lasso 2, then try and select back to your starting point. Select your move to Control X and Control V back. Now I'm having it back here. So what I have to do is I'll delete this previous one. I'm making use of just Instagram and WhatsApp for my contact details. As you can see, I'm holding my shift because I'm using Photoshop 6. I had to hold my shift before adjusting the size so it won't lose its form. So that. So that is that. So I'm having this here for my Instagram. I'm bringing this WhatsApp onto down there. Let me just reduce the size. So I'm having this too for my Instagram. I'm having the two here. Okay, I'll try just a bit inward. Okay. I have my Instagram and my WhatsApp. Sorry. So that is that about that. So now if I want to put any Instagram name, I could just come to text, maybe graphics class. So bring it Instagram handle placed in front of it. It won't show because your text color is same as the background color. Let's give that color of the choice. You could give it this color. Then your WhatsApp, you could just duplicate. So your WhatsApp put number, so you could just put any number of your choice. So having this here, you could just select black, or let's see the color that will suit this. So let's just give it black. I really don't want to use black because I don't feel like using another color. I think black will be suitable for this. So do you get? So that will be at the same time you can make an adjustment. Give this and give this black too. You could mix colors together for a text. So after you've done that, select this, bring it here, select this, bring it here. So I think I've been able to at least show you everything on how to make a flyer, how to make just fast logo. Doesn't look so bad, looks cool. So how to use gradient to make colors, how to use shape tools to how to make use of Control Alt C, then wrap your shape and give it different kind of shape of your choice. So I'll be stopping here for today. So see you guys next class. Thank you.